It's the beginning of an empowerment movement of individuals and businesses that is meant to bring positive change. MAF envisions alleviating poverty by supporting people in small, medium businesses. MAF envisions supporting education by giving educational scholarships and mentorship. MAF envisions working with the next generation. We are especially very concerned about the gap that seems to exist between the Gen Zs and the other more elderly people, and we would wish to see that gap bridged. Actually, one of the motivations for starting MAF was to think of how we can come together and talk to each other instead of talking at each other. We watched the Gen Zs in the streets. We have also continued to see them in the social media, especially when the president goes to a church somewhere, and we have seen how bitter, how angry they are. But we are telling each other, can we come to a round table and sit and ask each other, is it possible to agree to disagree, or is it possible to accommodate people who do not necessarily hold your views? Because that is the only way to grow. That's the only way to build our country. One of the motivation of starting MAF is when we watched how the youth are being misused in this country, how they are misused by politicians, and we feel that if we have such an initiative like MAF, where we can sit and listen to one another and benefit from each other, mentors and mentees, the youth will be safe, and the elderly people will also feel dignified by having an opportunity to share the wealth of their resources. So this is the way to go, and this will reduce the conflicts and the tensions that we have seen when the youth are being misused by the politics.
Kuomba wanasiasa badala ya wao kuweka project ambazo ni za kujinufaisha na kujiletea umaarufu katika siasa, wachukue nafasi kama hii wakiwa na malengo ama wakiwa na lengo na kusaidia na kufaidi vijana ili waweze kujisimamisha na waweze wao kusaidika katika maisha yao na kujisimamisha katika community, ili vijana waweze kuwa viongozi bora, waweze kuwa watu wa maana katika society na katika nchi yetu.
We have different programs that are enabling young people to become productive in life and to make better decisions. We have one program that is called mentorship. In mentorship, we are looking forward to holding young people's hands and showing them direction and telling them that you can do this because we have done it. We have different people who have done different things in MAF, and especially our director, who is a great leader, and he has been a leader for a long time. And as now, his vision right now is to mentor young people. And for all of us that are under MAF, we know one thing or the other. And so we can hold young people's hands and help them make better decisions in life, help them become great people in life. We also have our educational scholarships, whereby we are sponsoring a few students in the universities so that they can become educated, and so that even as they go out there in the world, they have skills that will enable them to continue with life. Right now, someone who does not have a skill has a hard life to live. So if we enable you go through university, acquire a skill, we are sure that in the future, you will not struggle. We also have our governance and civic education, whereby we want to tell young people that we can still be in politics, we can still be in leadership, and also be peaceful. There doesn't have to be wrangles in the country. We don't have to be used by selfish people who want to gain through us. We can do politics, we can do leadership, and still bring peace in our country.
Wakati tulipopea uhuru miaka 65 iliyoisha, kuna mambo matatu tulikuwa tukipigania, ilikuwa ikipiganiwa na mababu zetu. Kuna kitu ya masomo, kuna kitu ya magonjwa, na kuna kitu ya njaa. Na hiyo miaka 65 hata siku ya leo hiyo maneno ndio tunaongea. Kwa hivyo nataka kusema vijana wasomeshwe ili wanapokwenda kuchaguana wachague wale watu wanaweza kuwasaidia.